Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Vanguard for Doom 2 on the Ultraviolence difficulty played through GlBoom Plus. We are doing all levels with a pistol start, and this is map 9, free parking. Let's begin. Alright, so here we go into free parking. We get a shotgun and green armor at the start, and we're going to need both of those because there are plenty of hit scanners here and plenty of other enemies that can easily be killed with a shotgun. Now we can lose a lot of health here, so there's plenty to go around. Well, not too much, but enough to get you by. Or so it may seem. I'll show you what I mean later. There's a chain gunner here to help you chain gun the enemies if you want to kill him sooner than later. There's also a Makibus in this area that we'll be dealing with soon enough, but for the time being, we're just going to stick with the chain gun and get rid of all these guys with it. Now, if you want to try to avoid the wrath of the hit scanners, you can grab the partial visibility here, but it'll make you have to change priority for the projectile tossing enemies because they'll be a bigger threat than the hit scanners. Up here, 2 imps guarding this medikit. And there's also a Spectre by the ladder. But that's very easy to get. Anyways, when you flip the switch, you'll open up this area with this chain gunner, and there's also this area with a few other hit scanners too. Very easy to kill with the shotgun, but this guy, however, might be a big problem. But we're gonna grab the yellow key card, and you know what? We're gonna grab the armor. Yeah, those enemies try to ambush you whenever you try to grab the armor, but that's fine. But when you grab the shotgun, your worst foe comes in, tries to ruin things. But you can keep stuck with the super shotgun if you immediately shoot at it. Won't be able to leave. Now, you probably could have grabbed the super shotgun earlier. But it's fine either way. Speaking of things you can grab earlier, this Berserk, you could have grabbed it all along. I just wanted to make things a bit more shotgun-y, you know. But either way, we got the yellow key from where the Makibus fell. And we can open up these bars, grab the backpack, and now we can go into this area, which is pretty intimidating initially. And more intimidating whenever there's enemies that don't die to the Berserk in one hit. Whatever, man. But hey, you get a supercharge. And also a BFG and a rocket launcher. We're going to use the BFG right here, just to tidy up a little bit. But we're especially going to use it right here because this is evil, it is cringe, it needs to be deleted. Alright, so now we deleted the cringe, we can go up here and delete more imps with the rocket launcher, and it's just so juicy to have so many imps die from just a single-digit amount of rocket shots. It's delicious. Alright, the rest of the enemies you can kill with the rocket launcher. We're going to save the BFG ammo for some spookier enemies. You'll see what I mean in the future. But just to do a bit of cleanup, we're going to go back here and get rid of these Hell Knights. And the Makibus, sure, since he's still here, why not? There's plenty of rockets to go around, so you'll have enough to get rid of them with it. With the rocket launcher. But we're gonna use the BFG here real quick, because over here, bunch of spooky skeletons. And amazingly, none of the ones in front have hit me. I think I might have skipped a line def that lets them free. Because I think there's a fake wall here. Very interesting. So, if you're able to skip the line def, this fight becomes easier, I suppose. Oh well. There's also this line def too that lowers the bars here but raises this part. Or raises the bars and lowers this part. There's an archvile there, but he's slim pickings if you have a BFG shot. Over here is an imp. There's a supercharge and mega armor and plenty of ammo for a rocket launcher. You can grab both of those, and you can go back here now if you want to open it up. But, you want to go here either way. We're going to wake up some enemies, especially the Arachnotrons. I'm going to rocket pretty much everyone. Especially the Arachnotron. That one in particular, because I want to flip the switch and get all these enemies to come out, and maybe I can get some of them to infight with the others. Because there'll be a lot of imps that spawn in. We'll try to prevent you from grabbing the blue key. There's also Hell Knights and Chain Gunners in a wide open area. That's pretty evil, but, you know, the Hell Knights can be effective body shields for you. No promises on that, though. Now, the Arachnotron usually is a good infighter, but if he's not targeting enemies, then you want to dispose of him immediately. Get rid of this fellow, too, before he adds more projectiles to the mix. Yeah, you want to get rid of all the other enemies if they're not infighting with each other. There's plenty of ammo to go around, especially the cells, which are going to be useful right here, in fact. Very useful indeed. And there's another supercharge too. How about that? And now, since we have the blue key, we can go into this area and let's get rid of the Arachnotron, some of the imps. And of course the Mancubi. And I grabbed the armor a bit prematurely, but that's fine. We're gonna get some of these Cacodemons out and about and we're gonna have them fight. We're gonna win our fights, because that's what we do here. Bit of a risky move with the Mancubus firing pattern, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I said, there's plenty of rockets to go around in this map. They're more than enough to get rid of these guys. Now, as for this area, I'm gonna do something a little tricky-dicky. I'm gonna wake up the spider. Not gonna fight her. Not yet, at least. We'll fight these things, though. Baby spider, heck yeah. But first I'm gonna go down here. Hellfrag the spider mastermind. Bingo, we're in luck. There's plenty of cells here if you need them, which you most certainly do at this point. You'll probably need them later, too. You might be running a little low on rockets, but that should be fine because there's some more over here. There's also some Cacodemons guarding this part. But, whatever. We're just gonna head out through this part to get rid of the rest of the Hell Knights here. Just so we can hear that, Jaguar stock sound effect in mass. There's also an Arachnotron on the other side too, just like the one that was there. But up here is a more important area. So for this part, I'm gonna break out the BFG. Fire a bit prematurely, just to get rid of the worst of it. But as for this area, should be some more friends we can meet here. And as for you, there we go. You too. And of course she survives hits like that, whatever. Alright, flipping this switch, we'll encounter some deadly foes. Oh no, big imps and rocket imps. My oh my. And already they can get into imp fights. But as for these ones, we're just gonna rocket them. And once we run out of that, we're just gonna hang around here for a bit. All while preventing the big imps that are on this side from climbing up here. They're very anxious to meet you if you let them alive and let them stay around this spot. Odds are the cyber demons won't be able to hit you because they'll be too busy hitting all the big imps here, all the Heck Knights. Now, if you want to hit the Heck Knights yourself, you can, but I recommend you do it over here. But hey, look, they got rid of most of the enemies for us. How nice, how productive. Now that I can get rid of. You can get rid of them now, even. Alright, wonderful. If you need any help from that encounter, you can grab 2 medikits there. Otherwise, the last enemy should be up this stairway, or up this lift even. And it's a Revenant. And I'll take the damage, sure. But I will, more importantly, take the red key, which opens up this door which leads to the exit. And that's free parking. And we got 100% of everything. And I took a little bit of my precious time with it because I wanted to show you all the peculiar encounters here. Now, the starting area, you can grab the super shotgun and the chain gun whenever you want, but I decided to take my time because I like shotgunning enemies with the basic Doom 1 shotgun because it's kind of nostalgic, you know. But you can also grab the Berserk too, anytime, but I like to save that because I want to get the health. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to kill 2 hit scanner enemies in this playthrough with 1 hit. I had to use 2 punches to kill a chain gunner and a shotgunner. And that's not even counting the times I missed. Bad luck today, huh? Well, if it weren't for bad luck, we'd have no luck at all. But anyways, this level, pretty fun. It's another one of those kind of power fantasy levels like Map 5, which is not too difficult, but there are a lot of enemies and it's very satisfying to kill them. But if you do screw up, then you might suffer the consequences rather easily. But that's enough of that. We are done with this video. Stay tuned for the next one where we go into Map 10, but until next time, toodaloo.